in a corner. Yes. But I hate these massive factory settings. Well, what you gonna do? Hmm. Seems to be a fairly isolated section. Yeah, this is gonna be the best fucking mission ever. There's no turning back from this. We basically have to go balls in fully. No matter the end result. Yeah. Well, we may more or less have to do 3 missions, so the sooner we can get these done, the better. So, hello, friends. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I should do this. I think I'm gonna just spot a little bit. But give a shit about that. There has to be more of them here. That's too few. That single blue son of a bitch there. That just doesn't fit. Right. Photo smudge. Just needed to confirm it. You motherfuckers. You motherfucker piece of shit. There's not much I can do about that. Okay. He's keeping, or it's keeping the door open, so the gas should spread here. It's gonna run away again. Free shields for everyone. That egg needs to die. Not sure I should send more people up there. Or rather down there. It's not the only place to worry about. I want all the levels to have a Hoxen guy with them. Okay. What to do with you? He's the only problem. Or stun him, I guess. I don't think the gas affected him at all. Not that it really matters. It would have been just easier for us. Right. No point wasting additional grenades on it. There's no stunned guys here, they're all dead. Alright, so basically need to get on higher ground so we can move to another area. And I doubt there are additional aliens here. They're all behind that door. Or that door. One or the other. Let's take a peek. There's not that many of them. Certainly a handful, but not that many. It's time to run at this point. But I can't see them here. They basically have 1 point left. And it's the bottom of the entire place. Fine, fine. Well, I suppose technically they could be here, but chances of that happening are pretty much zero. At the same time, it's not gonna hurt me to take a look. It'll be the first time I've been wrong about these things. So, in all probability, there's nothing here either. There's basically one place left where any of them could be. Right, that's the hole we need to keep an eye out. The rest seem to just go up. So, they're all gonna be popping up from there if they're on the not low level. And they're fairly passive. No real effort to fight back. Just wasting my goddamn time. Still. I might as well explore this buoy. They pretty much have to be on the bottom level at this point though. Has been no serious movement on their part. Is we're gonna position around the hole, and on the next turn we're basically gonna charge in with everything we have. Let's try not to create some crossfire here. There's a good chance. Ooh, I have terrible accuracy. There's a good chance they might have some heavy hitting units still there. So we'll at least have to be a little bit careful. There we go. And I was sort of wondering, it's the wrong guy is shooting. Jeez fuck. They'll kill it, but I'll still have to load. I have basically two psych guys. None of them are especially good. I'm certainly not throwing them away at this point though. There's never going to be another one. I was wondering about this. Should I basically force him to come down? Decided against it. Decided rather that I don't give a shit. Should have given a shit. This guy's accuracy is just god awful. God awful. You just think it's... sometimes you just think that you're maybe exaggerating it, but no, it's just like right in front of you there's a target and the bullets go in 45 degrees away from the target. Like, that's dedicated effort to fuck things up instead of doing them properly. Doesn't really matter what we do with most of the guys though, does it? Two guys left and they're going to more or less attack me now. Yeah, just let go. No one reacting? I think it's the cloak. We get injured a little bit, that's very acceptable. Okay, we had to do 3 places. I don't actually recall what they are anymore. And naturally we have to do the UFO as well. It was that thing, sense of being. But what was the thing after that? I don't think it was the Mutant Alliance slum. Was it the Diablo slums? For the life of me, I don't recall. Shrug. Didn't use all that many resources here, so... And... Cult of Sirius. Medium Disruptor Beam. Right, we didn't use that much ammunition in the previous mission, and we probably have a huge amount of room in the craft we're in, so I think we are okay to do this. It was a troop transport, so entrance on the other side, only one entrance. And definitely time to run. We basically need to secure the entrance before the enemy comes out of it entirely. If we can do that, things will be easy for us. If not, it'll turn into shit. Mm. There's two toxin guys guarding things. This guy doesn't have the accuracy though. This could be more of a someone who goes in and out. I'm relying very heavily on those toxic guys. If they fail me in any little way, I'm fucked. I'm hoping they'll basically give me the time to bring the others, hopefully with at least some stamina left. Reaction times could certainly be better with some of these. But a single shot, we got injured, but I don't think we got critically injured, so no bleeding. Yes, there's bleeding. It's one of those horseshit guys who don't actually contribute much. They're they're there to get extra accuracy. Right. Hmm. We could try to just explode the guy. I don't think that's a good idea though. Gas grenade might be a decent idea. Basically it would basically break them a little bit. Don't have to be shot right now. How many clips do I have extra too? There's so many shield generators here, I don't want to lose them. Motherfucking toxin gun. Okay, hello Prince. Yeah, motherfucking toxin gun. So there was 7 aliens of it. There is a problem though. there's gonna be massively more enemies coming in, and there's no cover for us here. So I'm gonna do the smoke grenade thing. Don't particularly want any mistakes here. If something explodes here, there's gonna be a massive casualties on us anyway. I might as well go in. If shit hits the fan here, it's gonna hit so hard. I have to load anyway. We're going to have to rush there heavily on the next turn. That's why I'm packing things so tightly here. I'm gonna have to rush in with everything we have. Hopefully the toxin guys can keep things together on this turn. Yep. Didn't go like that. Right, so we're gonna have to do the old in and out then. Where the fuck are you shooting at? How much to get out? Seriously, you can't get out anymore. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, I could have done a lot better with better selection of movement points. Basically, want to know what happens if we just go forward. Not really an option. We can't go forward enough. So I'm gonna just leave the guy there alone. Okay, I have no idea what the pathfinding was thinking there again. Thanks for wasting all my time, units, though. Didn't want to do anything constructive with them anyway. This is gonna end up in a load, but I want to see What exactly happens here? Is the equipment that's already on the ground the reason that all turns to shit, or is someone else doing something? Yeah, that's the reason. Motherfuckers come and throw explosives. So on the positive note, she basically saved all the loot and everyone down there. So it could have been a lot worse. You have stamina. Little. Basically this is a walking trip. Oh, motherfucker just hit it. No, you don't want to. I see. Oh, not able to run. Do you have any stamina left? No. No one's able to run anymore. Ah, shit. Not much I can do. Just wait until the stamina gathers up or move in smaller increments. You have stamina. No, no one has stamina. Well, if we don't have stamina, not much I can do about that. We'll just slowly mosey toward the enemy. This'll either, yeah, this turned basically into a one-man show now. Either you do everything or we're all going to die. Why the fuck aren't you hitting? 3 enemies. I give 0 shits about you. You're not dangerous. Okay. Looks like we might be able to even survive this. Yeah, looks. I hear mostly spitter sounds, so not a real concern in any way. Or spitters. They're not even worth using toxins on. Out of ammo. Do it the old-fashioned way then. One hit is all it takes. A little bit exciting there. Still, we have 2 locations left. I remember the other one. I seem to recall the other site that I don't recall was in alignment with that one. So basically somewhere on this path. And very likely it's the Diablo slums. Alternatively, it's one of the Mutant Alliance slums. Don't know. I'll do the one I recall. We basically we'll know very quickly which one it is. Ooh, that's air taxi called a Sirius coming more or less our way. That's troubling news. Please don't do that. Might as well check the alien containment. Nothing new. Not sure why I'm saving these dead things. Everything can go now. Okay. More or less everything seems fine. Except you have a machine gun still, and that seems unnecessary. She was the most accurate, yeah, getting close to 100 on accuracy. Excellent. Reactions are terrible. Yeah, because we did 1 or 2 things. The machine gun guys basically rushed in and shot a huge amount of time, so a massive amount of accuracy. But almost no one really waited around to get reaction shots. So while we have a huge amount of accuracy on these guys, they're not that great on reactions. So I can't just leave them to guard and hope for the best, because they'll fail most of the time. I could afford a few extra clips. It's pretty clear that 2 extra clips isn't enough. We'll probably go with 3. Right. Let me recall. One of them went immediately into the warehouse that wherever the warehouse was there, right? So that went from there. We shut it down. From here, I think we've got mostly the escort ships. No? Definitely got something else. I think it, yeah, I think it, I recall it moving here. I didn't want to attack it. I tried to attack it initially, but changed my mind later on. Because the escorts came to protect it. So yeah, I think that's where we need to go next. On the positive front, this will again guarantee that we'll get good score on this week. I wouldn't say we're all that reliant on the score anymore, but at the same time I do rely on that steady fund, incoming money to actually pay for our crap. And our money-making operation hasn't really taken off yet. I do enough of these missions that I can basically ignore most things, but it doesn't mean that I'm in great shape financially. Okay, it's a movie studio, right? Just checking out the few obvious places so I don't get ambushed too badly. Ah, crap, this is too big. Hmm, don't look like I can really access anything else from this floor. Right, so this is not a big area. We should be encountering resistance almost immediately. Need to run. That's a risky place to go to. It's in a central place and we're running out of places where the enemies could be. So, where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? And I truly wish I should not have to repeat that fucking line every time I go out on a mission. There's quite a few aliens, and the fact that we haven't encountered them, they're nowhere near us. We would have encountered this. We would have heard at the very least something. There's probably a massive amount of them just somewhere, and that somewhere has to be basically here. Ah, crap. Hmm. We can't stay here. If a shooting war starts while we're here, we're in a bad place. There's a wall here that we can easily either go around or shoot through, but at least there's some decent cover there. We also need to get these birds off here. I think they're just gonna cause me trouble. They had some kind of a cloaking device they could act as spotters, but now I think they're just going to attract attention and I can't keep them alive. With shields, I think we could afford to be a little more careless. I don't, I don't want to find the aliens on this turn. Right. This should be a fairly good spot. My entire plan is at this point that if they start causing trouble here, I'll just blast my way through a little bit of a piece of wall and create my own chance of attacking them. Depending on what the situation requires. More importantly, I have the half of this attack team in total safety here, just waiting to do whatever it's required at the time. We should see them now. There's too many of them to keep hidden. At this point I would say they have almost no small attack units, they're largely just full-sized creatures. Oh ho ho. That's too big of an area for me to ignore. Nothing here yet. What to do with you? As entertaining as this camping is, someone does have to go there and make an appearance. There we go. It's a lot of running sounds. Okay. Fuck. Oh, they're throwing something. Things got exciting there for a moment. So they're all basically here. Come too far away to attempt something as taxing as mind control. Shields. Hard to say what you have. Still. Oh, the 4 guys. You motherfucker and your infinite escape routes. That pisses me off so much. Okay, this is a complicated situation. These 3 absolutely have to die. So, and these are the guys who have to achieve it. It's a little bit risky shooting when your own guys are there, but he's dead anyway if we don't kill them. Okay, I have 2 of these incredibly accurate toxin guys. That doesn't mean I should start shooting from wherever. How far could you run realistically and still be able to shoot? Quite far. Right. I love the toxin gun. And that's not our only worry. Excellent. How many? Okay, I can only see 1. That's not a problem. It's a question, do I want to use the toxin gun guy to get it? I don't think so. Except you suck so fucking badly, I have to. Okay. And you are not a toxin gun guy. How to deal with these guys? Hello, friends. Can't believe you missed so much. We have a toxin gun here. Yes, we do. The guy with the toxin gun has the accuracy of shit. How could you possibly miss here? Without doubt, there are more enemies there. But I just don't have the action points to take care of them anymore. Just have to rely on a little bit of luck. Well, I think we got the worst of it. The problem I have is that there is only a single guy here. That's very, very, very improbable. Yeah, so yeah. They basically, one of them had a brain sucker. Maybe more. There's at least 5 of the fucking things here. AI bugged out. Lovely. So things get complicated again. I can't identify the weapons from here. I think he has a long brain son of a bitch launcher. This means I have to kill all with the toxin gun guy. Jesus fuck, you're horrible at moving. I can't waste my time units on shooting the shield. Oh my fucking god. Do you look at that? Look at that fucking shit. It's not like, yeah, I don't expect perfect accuracy always, but he's fucking right next to you. It's not like it's a hard shot or anything. Try to shoot the fucking wall. He has a disruptor cannon. No doubt about that. Right, no matter what we do, the disruptor cannon guy does have to die. There's no ifs or buts about that. You get all the eggs. All of them. 6. Yeah, that'll explain why it was a bit hard for us. Okay, this is more or less secure, I suppose. We could either come and help here. I think we need to do it here because we haven't spotted the enemies yet. Right. We'll use the toxin gun guy from the start. It will go into hiding though. More importantly, need to find out where exactly is the blue motherfucker. Good, good. Fuck. Right. We have to kill 3 guys and we don't have that many guys left. Okay, what you do determines quite a bit. Really, he's actually quite accurate. And he didn't have a shield. Things are not looking that bad anymore. Now you just have to go hold your ass and everything should be more or less fine. Still, there are enemies missing. I'm without a doubt hearing the retarded sliming sound of the speakers or the funnel head. Okay, this is basically over. They couldn't offer resistance after attack like that. They're done. They are done. Uh, okay. No, 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 no. Ooh, sweet Jesus. Um, that's a tough one. You at least have stamina. Do you have stamina? Yes. We can get 2 guys at point blank range to cause some havoc. He doesn't have the mobility anymore. I don't think he ever had. He just, I would basically have to shoot through there that's not happening. And it sort of looks like he's camping anyway. So he hasn't moved in a while. This will probably end up hurting me. But I just don't have the mobility to get him here anymore. Okay. Still, if we don't horribly die on this turn, we're in a great position to take all of them out. I would be guessing this is more or less at an end already. They threw everything they had against me. And that's not even remotely true. There's 3 thingies here. I have no idea what they are. Eggs. That's free experience for me. I'll take it. Some of these guys could certainly use the accuracy increase. There could be something there. I don't. Where exactly did I see this room? I don't recall ever going there. Other way. I was thinking they might have a guardian or something there, but no. Not sure we can do much. Okay, you're the only one who might be able to make a difference. Let's actually go there. Fucking camping sons of bitches! That's a bomb. That's more bombs and bombs, right. Where the hell did you come from? I hate that I have to watch these basically turns that I have already turned to shit to the end. And this snail pace shooting with the machine guns. I suppose it's nice to see where each individual shot landed, but it's it could go forward a little faster. Yeah, absolute catastrophe. There's no enemies there, so it's more or less, do we want to rush in now or not? The option to not rush in did not really pay off. Three. I think they have all their points. maybe not. Fucking shoot. It's trying to do reaction fire, but I don't think it has the points. Okay. So we flushed them out. Where the fuck were you shooting again? Why does everything have to be happen in stepping distance with these people? Right. No, we are gonna have a brain-sucking son of a bitch coming in our ass. Where the hell did it come from? Quite seriously, where did it come from? No one is shot brain pods here. There shouldn't be anyone there in the first place. So clearly we missed something. Besides the eggs, I think this was cleared. Ah, okay, we should at least survive this time. It wasn't just random straggler. Brain sucker. There's still more enemies. Are there? Well, this is pretty much the only location it could have come from. No idea what that even is. I suppose we haven't exactly cleared this place either, so I don't actually think there's anything worthwhile here, but at the same time. It doesn't exactly hurt us to take a look. Ah, I see your typical multi-worm. Brain suckers. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There doesn't appear to be all that many enemies here anymore. These guys are just hopelessly inaccurate. At least the psionic abilities are starting to look decent. Right. We're gonna have to go in two-man groups. So in case the worst happens and the brain bug gets us, there's some fuck, don't do that. There's someone to recover from our little mistakes. I might as well make it to a three-man group. Yeah, I think the guys here are more than capable of finishing this. I'll kill both of them. I don't want to take. I don't want to use stun gas anymore. Why did it have to be you? My pressure's toxins. Should die any moment. Only two worms. Mission over. Yes. Very good. Very good indeed. Massive amount of equipment. Means massive amount of money. Every used clip of the toxin earns us a massive amount. So do I go to Diablo or not? It is one of these. It's one of these slums that we have to go to, or is it the People of the Apocalypse? I well, Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but it sort of does. Our chance to basically stop the infection again. Anything new? I don't have time to waste until they decide what equipment they want to replenish me with again. Right. Someone missing more of this ammunition. Yes, yeah. Okay. Where are we gonna go? I certainly think it flew somewhere here. We'll check these two. I mean, if Diablo is angry at us, do I give a shit? That's a good question. I don't know if I do. At all. I mean, I don't hate the guys, but at the same time, do I give a fuck? Apparently I did. Well, I'm not gonna even try the other slum building. If there's something there, there's something there. We're gonna get an alert out of it later on. Important thing is, we got 3 sites where the enemy landed troops, and we did 3 missions. Hopefully, get a massive amount of loot out of it. The moment we get alien weaponry, I can do the multiple air hawks or hawk air warrior or whatever it's called. Ah, I remember this one. So it's tower plus the building here, right? Classic map. I hate this map. Well, it's not that terrible, to be honest. It's not the smaller version of it. It's not that bad. The problem is it's gonna turn to shit in a second. It's gonna be bombs and all that fun stuff. Probably should have run on this turn. The thing is, I'm gonna need a lot of stamina to do any kind of a serious assault on anything. So right, looks like the roof is clear at least. Basically just crossing my fingers and hoping they don't send any of the serious stuff our way on this first turn. I guess we'll have to split up on the next one. This is one location, then the tower, then the house. They're probably not coupled. Okay, they're in the tower at least. I don't think they have the mobility to reach me. He'll get close, but not Tidas. Okay, I was wrong. He was running about so much I thought he was wasting his points. They're on the roof. That's pretty fucking bad. And she's one of those that is here. He's here because she needs the training anyway. Ah, fuck. Okay, fine, fine. Do it properly. You are the one guy who cannot possibly do any reaction fire. Otherwise, it'll just make things worse for me. We don't really need to kill anything here, we just need to get past this without getting horribly exploded. I'm not sure if I want to go to the roof. Just these two psionic guys against the yellow fire warriors. It sounds horrible. We have terrible weapons anyway to use against. If we had the toxic guns, that would be a different matter. Then I might be able to make a fight out of it. I mean, these guys are fairly inaccurate too, so it's not like I can just... A good gun will not really guarantee anything against our enemies, not with those guys. Okay. Nothing here, just wanted to make sure. Don't need another surprise at the start. There should be multiple of these bombs. Ah, shit. At least get the first one. This line of fire thing doesn't really work all that well from long distance. We'll get our reaction shot, but they're shooting at the wrong things too. No, 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 you can't be the one to kill it. I can't express fully how disappointed I am at the system the game uses to use the Overwatch. You just can't get good lines of fire done. It's always the hope for the best dice roll or get fucked. I don't see any point in going in. I know my guys can't hack it. It's a waste of energy and ammunition. Let's just hope that they don't basically don't know that we're here. I suppose it's a choice. if your reaction times are good, you're always better off to try to use close range to let the enemy get as close as possible before you initiate the shooting. At the same time, if your reactions are shit and even if you're super accurate, you're better off having the enemy force the enemy to run a huge amount before you can engage you. Okay, let's go. They're not even out this time. Because they only come out if I come out. And that doesn't really make sense. Oh. Still, I can't stay there. Right. How exactly is this best way to do this? I think gas is the way to do it. Basically, the purpose of the gas we're throwing is not to really aid us, it's to block our vision, so we won't start shooting until the enemy is closer. Let's throw the fucking thing. No? Now it's much better. You do not do reaction fire. Alright. Thing looks more or less okay. Okay, now I think the fire line might work. There's flying units on the roof, blue guys on the right, and a mixture of everything in the tower. Yeah, plan work. Your own good vision is your biggest enemy in this fucking game. Probably should block this. We'll give them another turn to come to us. At the same time, I need a toxic gun guy to move. Yeah. Without a doubt, there's more people here. Shoot someone, please. Okay, the cloak is great if you need to get past enemy reaction fire. I guess it basically. I'm not sure what it is. Not sure at all what it technically is, but the effect is pretty obvious. Creatures I saw here previously were cloaked, I think, so that's why I'm running like a madman here. Hoping that if they are here still, I need to go closer to uncloak them, so I can use the toxin to kill them. But no. Hold on. Well, at least I'm seeing something hopefully useful. Only eggs. Right, this is still very bad. I know there are brain suckers and cloaked soldiers, and I can't see anyone. Just blocking the one fire. Wonderful. I have a single toxic gun guy here. Ooh, hello friend. This is no good. There's basically brain suckers in the like somewhere here, and I can't see them. So it's a death sentence for anyone in here. Maybe that could be a brain sucker. Still, I know there's a flying unit somewhere here. Can't see it. That's no good. There we go. And you. He might be shooting the brain sucker pods. Hopefully that's enough to keep us safe. Well, I'm not dead yet, although it's about as close as it can get without actually happening. Why the fuck do they get this awesome vision that I don't get? I have no idea where the fucking shot came from. Was shot right next to me, but yeah, I can't see anything. The problem is the guy is still there, isn't it? So I'm just dead. Yeah, the gas is... Smoke grenades are starting to basically backfire at this point badly. And I can't find anything anymore. So now it's just terrible all around. Does anyone even have a medkit? It's too late. I don't even mind the fucker getting shot, just the fact that I can't actually see anything anymore. And that, not even that, the fact that they can see but I can't see. Live and learn, I guess. Don't care in smoke grenade use. And no one can see shit. Very likely gonna have to just load. Well, I know it wasn't that motherfucker who shot me. Ah, how bad is it? Arm. This guy will basically die if anything even looks at it menacingly. There's a flying, very likely there's just a flying or a cloaked guy here somewhere. Probably a combination of both. Okay, I'm in 2 squares at once. Ah, shit. To get out of here. It's very likely it's another egg. There's a couple of guys knocked unconscious. Hostile guys. There's definitely a skeletal guy running somewhere. Where? I have no idea. And nothing of interest is happening anywhere. Okay, so smoke was definitely a horrible idea. Great if you're desperate. If the option is getting totally wiped out, then naturally the smoke is a great option, but not enough if you want to fight the enemy. Thus turns everything to shit. So, I don't think I want to fight you here. You need to get anywhere inside so I don't die horribly. It's gonna spend days in the infirmary because of this. This poor bastard's still alive, so that's something. But where is the culprit? That's the mystery. Everyone else is more or less accounted for, but that one fucker just disappeared. Shot me in the back and then I haven't seen him. Question, are you the only worm here? Yes. I'm not sure I want... Not sure I want to stun him. Be safer that way. Where the fuck are you firing? I intentionally used him as a block. I know they want to try to escape there. No line of fire my ass. You motherfucker! Why are you so terrible shot? You've shot her twice. Just let's say motherfucker, why does it have to be so hard again? It's actually amazing how terrible some of these guys are. Is that it? Yeah, that didn't go well. On the positive side, that would be the last alien infiltration mission we'll have to do. Ah, right. It also guarantees a fairly good tactical score out of this week. This is it's the start of the week, yeah, it's 4,000 already. UFO incursions have increased, and I have, yeah, I can only shoot a small part of them down. Research hasn't happened in a while. And there's really nothing to research. Well, it does mean that we should be able to let time pass at ultra fast again. Yeah, there was another Diablo thing. Shit. The slums might be my least favorite place. No, they're not. The least favorite place is some kind of sporting arena. It's so convoluted and hard to navigate. At least the slums are simple. You know what you're getting into in them. Okay, I'll leave this for another time. Yeah, it was that building too. So with these, I'm fairly certain we'll have. Yeah, Diablo is skyrocketing again. Synthomesh, Marsec. We handled Marsec. Synthomesh. Uh, what is Synthomesh anyway to us? I'm not sure if I've heard of it before. Yeah, no, that doesn't explain it. It only has 2 places, and I don't think this one would be it. Not well. It could have spread from both sides, so it's actually very hard to say which one is it. We have nanotech. Yes, we have nanotech too. I don't care. I'll wait until I'll get a proper alarm from one of the places. 9 units, slums. how bad is it? It's the, I think it's the easier slum. No, yeah, easier slum. It has the 9 levels, but there's not actually that much in it. It's mostly open. Well, there's no massive buildings in them. There's just bushes and things like that. How big is it though? Not that big either. It's we probably see about 1/4, maybe little bit more of it. Yeah, so it should be something that we're able to wrap up quickly. But I'll still leave it for another time. After this, we need to push the time forward. I want research and I want something done. I don't hate these missions, but they offer nothing new, and I don't really need the resources either. At the same time, I suppose I should be glad. I'm getting a huge amount of shields, explosives, weaponry to sell, so when the time comes to either buy new facilities or buy more air warriors, Orc air warriors, to get a proper interception fleet going, like 3 or 4 of them heavily armed, maybe with new alien protection systems, alien weaponry and so forth, we can actually just buy it just like that. On the downside, yeah, this is definitely getting repetitive.